I just came out of a tunnel where there are no people. Imagine there are vehicles stranded. The vehicles are even not even locked, so you can see. So this is what the situation is when nature's forces are more than the designed human mind designed engineering infrastructure can think of. There is the there you can see at the down there was the 100 megawatt hydropower plant. See the water, this is at the lowest level in the monsoon season. This is at the lowest, there's hardly any water here. Else the water was up to the road level where the destruction has happened. The 100 megawatt plant, the dam, everything has got washed away. This is the tunnel that the tunnel created from this loose rocks. This is Himalayan mountains. These are not created from the lava, and that's why they are not sturdy enough. They are fragmented pieces of soil that has got that rise up so much of height, because when the two land masses struck together, the Eurasian plate and the Gondwana plate crashed. That's why you see this thing, and you can see the shape of the soil that was there, or they are slightly pointed upwards. So that means that is how the force of the soil was, or the land was. It kind of crashed upon, and it rose above the Eurasian plate. So the Gondwana plate is above the Eurasian plate. So this is some say there was this Tethys sea was there that is now exposed. These were part of the sea. That's why we see so much of white color stones here due to deposition of calcium or calcium carbonate of the dead marine shells and marine animals. This is how the road has been till now. How much of distance I have covered, let me check. 16.96 kilometers. Trekking out of which 12 kilometers is kind of good roads, walkable, hikeable roads. This is still a good, I would say, pretty good road, but 4 kilometers were really dangerous and tough. There is hardly road out of the 16 kilometers that I have walked. 6 to 7 kilometers distance road has been washed away. It might take a couple of years to rebuild the infrastructure, but to rebuild it in a resilient way which can withstand the climate disasters, definitely a lot of planning, lot of investment needs to happen, and the economic justification of the investment versus the monetary benefit, as well as the additional impact on the fragile ecology of this place. So all these things has to be taken care, has to be factored in before the new development plan comes in. Till then a temporary system will be created, but then those vehicles that you saw, they will be at least stranded for next 1 or 2 years at least. That is what I can say. At least they can be connected to the downhill, but not to the uphill. Going uphill, this whole debris situation that is there, the size of the boulders that needs to be moved, the equipment, the energy, the cost, it's going to be humongous.